Okay, I thought I would share a few things about how I use the gradebook and the things that I actually do grade. So I'm going to go to my virtual class. And the first thing is I want to share how I set my gradebook up, because the things that I take for a grade, I like to categorize them. And so I go to follow-up and reports, and you do not have to do this. This is not necessary, but I just like to be organized. So I am going to create some categories. So when I do have something that I want to go into the grade book, it's under a specific category. So I'll go back. I went to the three dots at the top right, and I clicked gradebook settings, and then I clicked categories, and then I created the things that I grade. So I have homework quiz, just a regular quiz. Sometimes I call it an IC for in class, but since it's virtual, it's not. My handout submission, and then my test. I don't have any weights on those. And then the next thing that I wanted to share is when I have something that's going to be a grade, the setting. So the first thing I want to do is I have my handout submission, and I've already done this, but in case you wanted to make your own assignment, on the edit options, I have already chose, well, I actually haven't on this one, so this is a good example. So I go to score, and then at 100, and then it's already going to be added to the grade book, and then I want to put it to first semester. Now, our face-to-face, I would select Q1 or Q2, and then my category is handout submission, just in case I ever wanted to filter and just look at the grades for handout submission. And then I click save. And then the next thing that let's take a look at is like a homework quiz. So for those things that I want to give 2 opportunities to, I'm going to go again to the 3 dots, edit the test settings. You can see that I need to select semester 1, and it's a homework quiz. And I have already said I want to add it to the grade book. This way it'll transfer easily. I'm going to go to options. So this is where I put in how many attempts my kids get. So it's 2 attempts, and they're going to get the best attempt, not the first or the last, just the best. They can see which ones they miss, but not what the right answer is. I don't reveal the correct answer. If you want, you could, of course, choose to randomize the questions. And then I don't use a password for a quiz, but of course I do for a test. For a homework quiz, I do not, but for any quiz or test, I would require a password here. And then I just click save. So now let's look at a pathway right quick. And just for those, I've talked with several different people individually. So for the things that I grade the handout submission, and pretty much if they turned it in, I give them a 100, just to kind of keep them accountable. And then the homework quiz is another grade, and the itsLearning will choose the best grade of the 2 attempts. So those are my formatives in the pathways. And I think that is it. If anybody else has any question, you can let me know. Hope you guys have a good weekend. See ya.